And now for something completely different.
So this is it, the graphics tablet I've got. Now this is the Intuos from Wacom. And it says on the box, creative pen and touch tablet plus brush core software, everything you need to create amazing 3D models. This is the Create in 3D version. This is the 3D version. Now it does come in other versions like art, paint and comic, and the only difference is the software it comes bundled with. The tablet is effectively the same, but the software obviously isn't. I selected the 3D version because it's ZBrush Core. If you want to buy ZBrush Core, it's about £150, maybe 120, but it's $140. So I've just converted that into 140, 150 quid, which is usually the case. This is the medium version, not the small version. I decided to plump for the extra bit, so this is £179 for this. So if you factor in the software, it's actually about 80 quid, but obviously it's free software, so there you go. Why did I choose 3D? Because 3D might be more useful in the future, and I'd really like to have a go at 3D, and ZBrush is really good, and ZBrush Core is meant to be a really good piece of software. It's an entry-level piece of software, and they do offer a discount if you want to go up to the full version, which I'm not sure, because this is given away free, if that's available to us. But you never know, I'd like to have a fiddle. All the other pieces of software, the drawing one would be pretty much useless, because I'm getting a different illustration package for what I'm doing here, but I'll cover that in a later video. The paint one, again, I don't want to do photo manipulation. If I do, I'll select something else. I already use Acorn for that kind of stuff, but I might be changing that to something else. And the comic book one is like a manga studio and stuff, which is, from what I've seen, is very limited, but the 3D one has the greatest potential. Right, let's press on. So it actually comes in this really small box, and it's actually quite lightweight. I was very impressed with this. Oh, nice little black box. Don't we all love little black boxes? There's a little tab here, and it opens up. Oh, so there's the tablet itself. I tell you what, Apple have changed the game for packaging. Before Apple, everything used to be really plasticky inserts and everything just thrown in, but now everyone's like really considering packaging design. But that's the tablet. Put that to one side. It comes with a doodly little pen. And it's telling me about the software bundle. Ah, now this is weird. Oh, it says, oh, they psyched me. I thought this was a transceiver, but it's not. It's just a USB cable with bits on the end. And put that to one side. Oh, biggie box. I don't know, balls my way into it. So basically your basic instructions for it. Go to a website, attach your thing, shove your CD in. Effectively it says drivers first, then do, oh yeah, there we go. So guess your driver. For Windows and Mac, I'm using Mac. Right, this is somewhat annoying as a Mac user. I was about to say something, but no, I'm not going to say it. It does stand true. It is all caps there, it is all caps there. I've seen people write Mac in all caps, and it isn't. That's not right. It's just annoying. Anything else there? Environmental regulations and safety stuff. Quick start guide. So this tells us how to turn it on off. The pen. For pen with navigation with Intuos, using multi-touch. Ooh. Intuos pen and touch. Oh, okay. Open the cover. Placing the nib. So lots of little bits and pieces here, and you can buy little wireless accessories apparently, so that you don't have to run it off USB. Nice. Let's have a look at the tablet itself. So it's in a little plastic wrapper. Very nice. I've seen these before, the small versions. And I'm glad I went with the medium, even though it's like an extra £100. The small version is 79, 80 pounds, and the medium version slightly bigger and an extra £100. But the extra couple of inches always make a difference, right, ladies? So that's really nice. I had a tablet similar to this in the 90s, in the late 90s, early 2000s, and I tell you, it wasn't anything like this. It was large large plastic, which is still large plastic, but it felt cheap. This feels actually quite nice. It's very light. Quick buttons, little taggy tag. Okay. Plug it in there. What's this mysterious little door? Mysterious little door here. Some sort of. Shove a dongle in there or something. On-off button, and there's some sort of security lock. Very nice, very nice. Which brings us to the pen. Got buttons on it. I'm pleased. That is the new tablet, and we'll get crack-a-lacking on getting this set up. Yes. Setup time. I guess that means pulling drivers down from the web and getting it all up and running with the Macintosh. So we can do that next. Right, while I'm currently at the Wacom website about to download bits and pieces, I noticed something I just want to quickly show, which is really smart. Just to go over to the tablet. The tablet itself has got a cover which you can slide to open, and on the inside, wherever there's a hole to put stuff, there's these little engravings here telling you what exactly they are. So the little hole at the end is, which says there, lock up with a security cable, turn switch, turn touch sensitivity on and off, and there's holes here. So prefer to go wireless? If so, your wireless kit battery will go here, and it gives you a website to go for address, and it just tells you what everything's for: spare nibs, pen remover, the wireless kit, USB wireless dongle storage. That is very, very smart. Right up to the USB cable plugs in here. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but it's very, very smart, and I like it. Well done, Wacom. Right, back to the website, and yeah, drivers. This is going to be interesting. So I've got it all set up, and it all works amazingly well. I'm not surprised because it's a Mac. Sorry all you Windows users, but the Mac stuff just works nicely. This is one of the reasons why I have a Mac. We can discuss Windows v Mac and all that kind of stuff at some other time. But for me, the setup is just phenomenally easy. And one of the major bugbears of Windows for me, especially in my professional life, is just driver issues, compatibility issues, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, we're getting too far into that. That's a pet peeve of mine. But this all works really well. You can see cursor moves. This is little Banshee, one of my cats. and basically it just functions like a pen. It's all pressure sensitive, so if you do light strokes you get light bits and pieces, you do heavy strokes you get heavy, and you can build up layers just nicely. It all just works phenomenally well, especially with the brushes given. Now this is Acorn, this is a paint package. I'm going to be using predominantly a vector art package to get everything done, but this is just fantastic. Yeah, I'm very, very pleased. It's going to take a bit while to get used to. It's not like a mouse where you can just go backwards and forwards, wherever you put the pen it immediately jumps to that point on the screen, so your screen orientation is mapped on the tablet exactly, so you can move around, so that requires a bit of getting used to. But I've got plenty of work to be getting on with, lots of things to be experimenting with, so we shall see how it goes. Yeah, I'm happy. So I've got